Hi guys, my name is Nishank and today we're going to make some cheese stuffed mushrooms with tomato salsa at the side. Let's take a look at what the ingredients are. So we'll get started with preparing the mushrooms first. What we want to do is, after you've nicely cleaned the mushrooms and made sure that they are dry, so just leave them out for some time. You want to just gently pull out the stem. It shouldn't take a lot of effort, so you can just very easily just pull it out, and then you'll see there's a little bit of hollow space inside. This is what we're going to fill up with our stuffing. So now we've scooped out all of the mushrooms and all the stems and everything else that we pulled out of the mushrooms. We've chopped them finely, which we will reuse into our stuffing. Once this is cooked, we'll take this off and actually go ahead and mix it with the rest of our grated cheese. Our stuffing is ready now, so we can now start filling this up into our mushrooms. All of our mushrooms are stuffed now. Next thing you want to do is you want to put this into the fridge for about 20-25 minutes. So we'll do that, and then we'll start preparing the batter, and then we'll start preparing the tomato salsa. Next, we're going to prepare the batter that we're going to pour the mushrooms in before we fry them. It's going to be very simple. I'm using about 4 tablespoons of rice flour here. You don't need to add a lot of things to this, just a little bit of salt. And if you have some cajun seasoning, you could use that. There you go, our batter is ready. So now we're starting to prepare for our tomato salsa. I've put a pan here and I'm starting to heat it onto the gas. I'm not using a non-stick for this, because what we want to do next is we want to take our full tomatoes and we want to just place them on this particular pan and leave them on for some time. And we want them to actually turn black, not fully black, and we will see through this recipe how much, but we want it to just burn up a little bit so that you get a nice smoky flavor in your salsa. Our tomatoes have started to blacken a little bit now. As you will see, they will start turning a little bit black. And when you see it start happening on one side, you just want to flip them over to the other side so that you get this nice black color on all of the sides. So our tomatoes are now turned black on all sides. So we're now ready to put this into our mixer grinder. Also add the green chilies. So I'm going to pour the gravy that we just made into this bowl. There might be some chunks of the tomatoes. That's okay, because we're anyways going to add a little bit more of the chopped onions, tomatoes and the capsicum to this gravy. There you go. The tomato salsa is ready. I'm going to put this in the fridge and get our mushrooms out so that we can get to the frying. So our mushrooms are out from the fridge now, and I've already kept some oil for heating, and we can start preparing with coating these mushrooms so that we can put them in for frying. You just want to take these mushrooms and put them inside the batter. I'll use a spoon and just make sure that you cover the mushrooms from all the sides. Once it is done, you drop them into the breadcrumbs and just throw the breadcrumbs over the mushroom and toss this around just to make sure that it is covered on all the sides. Let me repeat this for the rest of the mushrooms. So next we're just going to check whether the oil is hot enough. You can check this by just dropping in a little bit of couple of breadcrumbs, and you'll see that it starts rising and it starts frying. So you can go ahead and you can place your stuffed mushrooms with a coating into the pan for frying. Once you see that they are nice and brown on all the sides, you can take them out. So there you go guys, that's our cheese stuffed mushrooms along with the tomato salsa that we prepared. Just go ahead and serve them together. You want to eat them hot, so you want to just gently open this up and you will see that the cheese is nicely melted. It's nice and hot. You can go ahead, dip it into the salsa and enjoy it.